Hi, today I'm gonna show you how to use Decision Roulette, which is the Android version of Tiny Decisions for the iPhone, and it's the spinner wheel that people have been using to pick their projects. When you open the app, it just shows you the wheel. So you click the wheel and then it'll give you some options. So there's predefined roulette, custom roulette, or import a roulette, but I'm just gonna make a new one, so I'm gonna hit custom roulette. And then this screen pops up. Oh, the title of the wheel. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna put my Heaven and Earth Designs projects listed on here. Hit OK. Then after you hit OK, you add another option to actually add your projects. So here you've got text, so this is where you would put the title. Okay, so I have Egyptian Queen. And then there's two things you can do. You can change the color, which just means down here, this is what it's gonna look like in the wheel. So if you hit change color, you can change the background of the color behind the text. Or, and I like to do this, I actually prefer doing the pick image from the gallery. So I'm going to click that. And then when you click the image that you want, it'll ask you what you like. You can position it. So you just touch and drag the picture. And some of them, if the picture's already in a square, you can't move it very much, but if it's more of a rectangle, you can move it more. So I'm just gonna do that. And then there's a checkbox at the bottom, and you click that. And then now it looks like this. So it's got the picture underneath the text. Okay, and so the next thing that I do is there's a sound option, which is, you don't have to do it, but like there's some that are really cool. Like there's one I think it's called Shot, where there's like a cricket. It's police too. So you just pick one of those. I'm just gonna pick maybe that one. So there's a whole long list of things, and then you click the checkbox. And then when you're done with your option, and actually there's one more thing. These are text placements. You can click it and move the text either to the top, the middle, or the bottom. Okay, so I guess I'll leave it like that so that her face is showing, and then you hit the checkbox. Okay, so now it's there, and there's only one option, so it's only showing that. But if you would like to add more options, you click the arrow, and then you do add another option. So I'm gonna go ahead quick and put in my other two Heaven and Earth designs, and then I'll show you some other stuff. Okay, really quick, here's an example of if you had a rectangular photo and you wanted to move it up, you can actually move it up really far. So I'm just gonna move it to right there. But okay, once you have your wheel, if you don't have enough options to fill the wheel, it'll just fill it in with purple. When you click the reload button, it'll start spinning. And then it'll do the sound that you gave it when it selects whatever it is. and then it'll stay on there for a little bit, and then it'll go away, as you saw. Okay, so some other things about this app. There's this button right here down. It's the palette button. And that is actually, you can change the background of your spinner. So if I did that, it would look like a pizza. And if you want it, you click the checkbox. If you don't want it, you click this thing, the like little squares, and it'll go back. So, and yeah, there's just a whole bunch of cool options that, and if it's got a question, an exclamation point next to it, it just means that you haven't looked at it yet, I believe. I used to think it meant that I had to pay for it, but I don't think that's, and it never made me pay for anything. So yeah, that is Decision Roulette for the Android, which is a spinner wheel, so you can make a decision if you're indecisive or if you just, happen to want something fun to do. Yeah, so that is that.